Hello guys, si Kersan Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 13 ng laro tayo ng Super Robot Wars A Portable. Okay, tuloy natin ating campaign. Last episode guys, nakabalik na sa Earth yung mga nagpunta sa space na members ng Londobel, yung mga nakasakay sa Argama. Tapos ngayon kasama na rin nila yung mga taga Nadeshiko. So tuloy natin yung campaign. Nasa lugar tayo, nandito pa rin tayo sa mansion ni Banjo. Captain Bright, could we go to Kursk before we head towards the Nahel Argama docking site? As in the Kursk industrial region, I heard it was almost completely destroyed. There should still be Ace-Bellies and other parts left in the underground facilities. I know there is no shortage of Anaheim-made spare parts on the Argama, but you see, the EFF was always focused on mobile suits, and while recently they have expanded their area of expertise to include metal armors, it is rather hard to acquire spare parts for our AST values and for the Nadeshiko itself. I understand. Mr. Shino, calculate a route to the Kursk industrial region. It is a bit of a detour. It will postpone our original ETA by 1 hour. That will be acceptable. As to Naj, Uribitake, how is maintenance coming along? We were having some trouble with the metal armors, but we managed somehow thanks to those Mechamaru robots. We should be done in about 3 hours. I had to use all the tricks in the book to fix our ASTs. Pekawa and Ryoko really like to go all out. They go through all our spare parts like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, I should be done in 2 to 3 hours too. Knowing them, the repairs will last for one battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye to our short life of luxury. Look on the bright side. We'll be free men once we get to that base. Alright, that will finally reset the pilot registration. Darn it, and I was just done preparing your new training regimen. We will never forget your teachings, Lieutenant Burning. You'd better not. Too bad we were never able to put a leash on their excessively high spirits. Well, they're still going to train until the registration has been reset. Get moving, you three. You're on scouting duty. Ouch, I should have kept my mouth shut. Sheila, is it true that you're leaving? Ala, mawawalan pa tayo ng isang pilot. Is it true that you're leaving? Yes, I fought against my brother in space, and then he was caught in the colony's explosion. I couldn't save him. I see. I have no more reason to fight, so I'm leaving. That's all there is to it. Do you really believe your brother is dead? I don't know what kind of person your brother is exactly, but don't stop believing in him. Right? Si Mayo pinag-usapan nila ngayon. Sheila, what do you mean? I would like to summarize our situation before we depart. I don't see Captain Mitsumaru. Well, you see, after dinner, she decided to participate in an informal gathering. She was cooking with so much enthusiasm that I couldn't bring myself to stop her, so I'll be here in her stead. Summon her immediately. I've never heard a captain that would abandon their post to cook. Just let it slide, Bright. She is a young maiden after all. What's wrong in cooking once in a while? That wasn't my point. Sorry, I'm late. Don't you tease me, young lady. Did you forget that you are a ship captain? I'm sorry, really. This may be the best way to apologize, but I brought a cake. We can eat it while we have our meeting. That's one of my best ideas, if I may say so myself. There is no cake. The cake is a lie. Tag dito. Portal Portal reference. Post nga ako ng link doon. Okay, they look delicious, Garrison. Yes, young master. I shall brew some tea. Banjo! She completely annihilated your face, Captain. Let's just go along with it, right? It's not so bad to relax once in a while. It's fine as long as it's fine as long as General Harris or Lady Une don't see us. I'll take a slice of the strawberry cake. Let's start. The Earth is threatened by multiple forces. First of all, Giganos. They plan to develop a mass-produced metal armor using the Dragonair's data was a success. Thanks to the heavy use of these dragoons, the Federation has been obtaining numerous victories against Giganos recently. Banjo and the others also played a major role by destroying their weapon development factory. Who knows what Giganos might have pulled out of there if we left them alone. We can assume that the tide has changed in favor of the Federation regarding the Giganos. Even so, I'm worried about those Psycho Gundams and that mobile fighter equipped with the Berserker system. It would be bad if all their metal armors were equipped with those systems, huh? And that's not all. Giganos still has the mass driver. It's only capable of indiscriminate fire, so they haven't been using it. But as the saying goes, a cornered rat will bite the cat. We have to be careful. The mass driver, it's that thing used to move resources in large quantities, right? Right. Its original purpose was to launch mineral resources mined on the moon to their new destination by using the linear catapult. And those warmongers repurpose it as a weapon. Does Anaheim have anything like that? Allow me to explain. The linear catapult uses electromagnetic forces to accelerate an object to high speeds. Think of it as a very big railgun, if you will. Both Nergal and Anaheim deal with extremely delicate equipment. Putting them in contact with such high concentration of magnetism is a big no-no. Makes sense. Thank you, Miss Teacher. The moon will have to settle this problem sooner or later. Our second topic, the Zeon remnants. We could prevent the nuclear strike against Solomon, but we managed to put a halt to their Operation Stardust. The Telas fleet was a small elite force. Now that they've lost their head, they shouldn't be able to act for a while. We didn't manage to get our hands on the Nightmare of Solomon, but the Red Comet was caught in the colony's explosion and died. As if. I'd say that the biggest trouble was dealt with. As if. Lieutenant Muro, do you not like my Mont Blanc cake? Oh no, that's not it. I do enjoy sweets from time to time. There's no way Char would die by making such a stupid mistake. Personally, I'm honestly worried about all those alien races, starting with the Jovian lizards, then the new threat of the Bosenians. Let's not forget about the Hyagi Empire and the Capellians. When you think about it, there's quite a number of non-humans that have allied to conquer the Earth. What I'm wondering is, why all those different aliens would ally so easily? It's possible that they're all controlled by another bigger organization. The presence of saucers not belonging to either Campbell or Bolsenian was confirmed on various occasions. What about the Brahmins? Their attacks always felt different from those of the other aliens. You're right. None of the reports would suggest that the Brahmins are collaborating with the other races. We should consider them an entirely separate party. Maybe it's a sign of strife among their ranks. There's also those other aliens, right? The Gaizok, was it? Yeah, in the past, they were driven back thanks to the efforts of Sambo Tree. However, the fact that they're back now does not seem like a coincidence. Then there are the Meganoids. Wouldn't you know anything about them, Mr. Banjo-Haran? After all, you're... Just because I'm the son of their creator doesn't mean I know all about them. Stop trying to pick a fight with him, Akatsuki. Aye, ma'am. The Mega Knights have withdrawn to Mars and have not acted since. I can't say whether they're planning their next move or if they're just keeping an eye on the Jovian lizards. Finally, the Devil Gundam. We can't even begin to fathom its objective. It's likely that only Domon's martial arts teacher, Master Asia, might shed some light. I'm sorry to interrupt, Captain. Aruri, what's wrong? What about the parts? What about the party? We were just about done. At any rate, we have detected the presence of Bose particles in the direction of the Kursk industrial region. Bose particles. What does that mean? The presence of Bose particles would imply a boson jump. In other words, the Jovian lizards. We must prepare a scouting team ASAP. I anticipated this eventually, and I had the D team on standby. We have detected an object of large mass enter the Earth sphere. Its IFF is unknown, but it is likely to be at the very least a battleship class craft. It has shown no signs of movement. She's very level-headed for someone so young. Kasi ano siya highly intelligent siya You can say that again. Miss Hoshino, send the T-team out on reconnaissance. Meanwhile, the Argama and the Nadeshiko will head towards the Kursk industrial region. Roger that. You're Sukururi, but you have some cream on the tip of your nose. Sorry, the cake was delicious. Kasinungalingan lang yon. Argama Bridge. We have almost reached our destination. The large Jovian lizard unit still shows no signs of movement. They're not approaching either. What's the meaning of this? Maybe it's a trap. Yan na naman. Maybe it's a trap. Are you sure we want to keep going, Captain? How did the Shiku move in front of the Argama? We're tough thanks to our distortion field. How about it, Captain Bright? I see. I'll trust you with our defense, Miss Umaru. You can count on us. I wish you had told us earlier. Huh? Incoming enemy valley. Huh? Was that the direct hit? Where did that come from? The attack came from Kursk. No way, from that far away? Damage report. Starboard engine damage. It's losing stability. Argama emergency retreat. Deploy the distortion field. Fall back, Captain Mizumaru. We can't afford to lose the Nadeshiko as well. We'll retreat while maintaining the field. Energy reaction detected. Second volley incoming. Evasive action. Captain Bright. Emergency landing. Is everyone alright? Phew. I thought I'd die back there. Anyway, there's a lot of smoke, but you can still launch. What's going on down there, Lieutenant? Are we being sniped from afar? You got it. Some sort of enormous gun battery. Like that thing Kigano threw at us? Probably something similar. They got us good. Talk about a rough landing. Jesus, I can't believe the Landobel flagship would turn into scrap like this. Are you alright, Captain Bright? Somehow, but as you can see, the Argama is down. It's pretty obvious, but let me state it. This is beyond any repair. Captain Mizumaru, I'm sorry to ask, but could you take my crew on your ship until we reach the Nahel Argama attack? You don't even need to ask. I was very stuck here. Eureka, what happened? Did the Argama just sink? This can't be real. Good Lord in heaven, may you have mercy on their souls. And then, don't worry, the Nadeshiko won't go down. I'll protect you, Akito. We're here too, you know. I don't believe the Argama would ever go down. That was so sudden. Looks like the D-team's back. Oh man, this is some heavy stuff. It's as if the entire industrial region has been possessed by some weird mechanism. Possessed? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, what? What happened to the Argama? Ships down. But don't, but ships down. But they're all fine. Now stop wasting time and explain yourselves. Right, there were Ace Valley's units among them. When we saw them, we were wondering if it was some sort of mutiny or something. Something like that would never happen. Anyway, we recorded what we could. We recorded what we could and get out of there as fast as possible. I'm sending the data. Incoming upload from Dragonar 3. I'm sending the images to our screens. Those are Jovian lizards. So that's what they look like, huh? They took over the Ace Valleys. What is that big thing that looks like a snail? Is that a gun turret? A gun like that will give them perfect defense against airstrikes. We'll have to approach it. We'll have to approach from the ground. That may be our best shot. That's why it seems so quiet. Where's that red-haired troublemaker? Axel, he's in the sick bay. Did he get hurt during the attack? During the attack? Ano ba yan? Na pumipiyok na ako, ah. No, he was like that already. Maybe he has a stomachache. He looked like he was in pain. A stomachache? What the heck, man? Seriously, pilots must take good care of their health. You look like you might know something. Eureka's food is not for the faint of heart of the stomach. Oh boy, my stomach never hurt so much. Probably. I guess I naturally expected her cooking to be a match for her beauty. Oh, that settles it. My ideal girl's got to know how to cook. Ouch! Damn, this mission's gonna start sweet. Don't fall me now, ang stomach of mine. Reflection of darkness. Ito na yung simula nung pahirap ng game. That must be what shot down the Argama. We can consider it a large anti-aircraft artillery. If they have to resort to anti-air, maybe they're not confident in their ground troops. Their units may be disadvantaged in ground-to-air battles. Don't even think about flying. Their anti-air defense is perfect. Damn, it's a miracle we got back alive. According to my sensors, all those airfields are unmanned. Their control systems have been hacked by those Jovian lizard mechs. Let's call them Devil Ace. That is that, anyway. This makes it a ground battle. The heavy frame is my least favorite. We can be picky now. As long as we stay on the ground, I should be fine with using Getter 1. Looks like the Galva is out this time. At any rate, unless we deal with that artillery code named Walking Stick, the Nishiko will share the same fate as the Argama. Leave it to us. Listen up, your batteries have been recharged to max, but without the Nadeshiko, we won't be getting any more energy. Got it? If things get too hot, come back immediately, Akito. This is one hell of a mess. You can say that again. That's enough chatting. Considering the nature of this operation, I'm appointing Ensign Amada as the commander. Good idea, he has the most experience in the sort of situation. Roger that, Easy 8 launching. Commence the mission. So kailangan ground troops tayo. So kailangan lahat hindi mo na lilipad. So teka. Equip mods. Ito muna. Kailangan nila naka-ground naka-heavy weapon frame. Tapos tatanggalin ko muna lahat ng naka-equip ng Ay, hindi na. Okay na yan. Basta wala lang muna lilipad. 14. Oh, syempre, kailangan ko ulit yung D-team. Tsaka si, ano, yung Shining Gundam. Saan ba? Sama tayo ng iba. Sama natin yung buong team. Max and Rose. Sige, puro Gundam sasama ko. 4 na lang, teka. Okay. Sama natin tong mga to. Tapos syempre, ay wala. Wala siya rito. Wala yung soul gain. Okay, Dimas na lang. Asan? Hindi pwede lumipad. Do not fly. I repeat, do not fly. You will be shot down. The walking stick will complete its charge in 7 minutes. 7 turns, bale. It doesn't matter who. Get on top of it and destroy it before then. We don't have any other options. Destroy all enemy units. All ally units shut down. 7 turns elapsed. So ano lang to, takbuhan lang talaga. Bawal lumipad pa. Kailangan ko mga nakakalipad. Ay. Kailangan ko na gumamit ng focus dito tsaka strike kasi itong mga to pasaway to eh. Para matipid, Hyper Hammer. Animation on.
Yaraseru ka?
May shield pa. Mabuti na lang, hindi na. At least may valor na siya ngayon. 2 times damage, pero wag naman na. Scarlet Beam. Sana tumama. Buti tumalab. Meron silang shields eh. Saya ka naman. Alert lang. Alert tsaka trust. Ano ba yan? Rocket punch, nice. Sana tumama. Kaya medyo nakakainis tong mission na to eh, kasi mataas yung evasion rate ng mga kalaban eh. Sabi na eh. Kaya nainis ako dito sa Mission at Mission eh. Buti na lang Buti na pati si Koji mabilis din. At siya may strike. Ang tanong, may abot ba siya? Wala, ang bagal. Kung sana nagtatransform siya into transfer mode eh. Okay, mga T-weapons naman. Dahil ito, kailangan pa niya ng ilang kills pa ba? Oh, dalawa pa at least. Tumama. Ayun ang sinasabi ko eh. Peste itong mga. Pwede talaga lumipad. Wag. Sayang lang yan. Devil is bilis. Nice. At least meron kang ano. Nice. Shuffle Squad. Ay, Shuffle Alliance. Ang bagal din. Second turn. Meron pa tayo 5 turns. Pero huwag ka mag-alala, boss. Hintay ka lang. Makakuha tayo ng mas magandang mech para sa'yo. Pag bumalik na si Tetsuya.
Sate, 2枚目キャラの踏ん張りを見せてやるか。
Tapos mag-grenade na lang. Ten.
やると決めたら半端しないぜ。
O yung mga dalawang kailangan ng kills. Focus.
Shuffle 同盟、キングオブハートの土門頭。
Ilan ang kills mo? 30. Safe ka na. So si na lang. Si T3, si T1 na lang talaga. Nice. Isang kill pa siya. Tapos mag-grenade din.
き来るぞ
Buhay pa. Ito ba yun? Ah. Scarlet Beam ulit.
Scarlet Beam daw yo.
Naiwasan, ano ba yun?
Ikibagga kayo.
Breast fire. Long range. Parang ano, dalawang press fire.
マキンガンパワー全開だ。ブレストファイヤー。
Kalokohan yun ah. Pinakamabagal talaga si Daimos. Tigas.
落ちろ。
Rose bits. Siguro naman, di naman magmimintis yan, ano?
騎士の誇りにかけてあなたを倒します。変幻自在のローゼスピットは
May lock-on feature yan eh. Turn 3. Ito. O siya, 30 na. So si ano na lang talaga. Ito na lang talaga si T1. Kung may strike ka sana eh. Hindi pa na deaths tigas. Hindi naman natin kailangan ubusin lahat yan eh. Kailangan na makapunta doon sa ano. 18 lang. Double Mazinger Punch. First time tayo makakita ng combination attack, guys. Buti, ano na sila. Nasa level na. Melee attack lang. Iba. Nice. Ang bagal nyo talaga. Okay yan, naiwasan. Ba yan? Nice. Wag na kayong forward. Bigyan natin kay kay D1 yung mga yan. Evade na lang. Wag nang i-animate. Evade. tinamaan, ano ba yan? Target reached. The walking stick is silent. No energy readings detected. We did it. Now we won't have to worry about the Nadeshiko sinking like the Agama. All units clear up the remaining Jovian lizards. See that? It's not the size of the gun that matters. Worried about something there, Kane? I have returned to the land of the living. Axel. Sorry if I worried you guys. I had to take an antidote, but now I'm back in action. An antidote? You're late. The main objective is already done. Oh seriously. But I took the trouble of rushing here. Did you leave any random mooks for me? Well, I'm glad to see you're fine. Let's see how many Nergal made parts we can save. Scaven, huh? This feeling. What? This feeling? Space is warping. I'm sure of it. What's going on here? I have a bad feeling about this. This sense of discomfort. I know it. Something's coming. Ayun na, yung mga kasama niya. What's that? Is that a jovial lizard unit? If it is, it's not a model. If it is, it's not a model I've ever seen before. I can tell you it's neither. I can tell you it's neither a Yaki mecha nor a warrior beast. It doesn't look anything like a normal Brahmin battle robot. What about the unit surrounding it? No data available. This is the first recorded contact with that model. Wait a sec. Those are guest pens. But how is that possible? Guest pens? Right. You mentioned that they were competitors for mass production against the D-Web, the Goons or something. Time to shine, Ruri. Tell us more. Gas pens. Prototype personal troopers. Designed for balance and all-purpose uses. The EFF deemed the Dragoons more cost-effective to mass-produce during trial. Only 3 units were ever produced. If only 3 were produced, how do you explain that? Who are they? Who are they? Eto na. AG Axel Gain. That must be Chief Axel. This is W17. You are to return immediately. You may have not realized it, but Dr. Lemon is very angry. A transmission from a woman? Hey, who are you? This transmission is secure. You do not need to keep up your cover. Are you sure you got the right person? I've never met the Jovian lizard before, you know. Faithful to the mission to the bitter end. That's exactly what we'd expect from our chief. I don't follow. Maybe I'm just that popular with the ladies. Chief Axel, are you going to follow your role as a member of the London? She keeps calling me Chief. Why? Also the words lemon, W17 and guest pens. I feel like I know all of these keywords. If I could just link them all together. Axel, are you okay? Something's wrong. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Careful guys, these ain't no Jovian lizards. There's people inside. What? Such a perfect masquerade. I can see why they trust you. Then I shall proceed with my own mission as I was instructed. I will leave behind the spirit transmitter. Please do collect it. I'm not going to hold back. Be careful. I wouldn't want to inadvertently kill you. They're coming. Looks like we can't avoid the battle. It's a good opportunity to see how good those guest pens are. Everyone, hold the front. There is one thing I'm curious about. Isn't his ruse too elaborate? He went as far as changing his tone and the way of speaking, but not really necessary. These are all minutes. At this, ano na lang, normal na battle na lang. Sige, kayo lumapit. Di kami lalapit. Tsaka kailangan ko pa si ano eh. Kailangan ko pang kuha ng kill si ano. Si ano, Kane. Okay, sige, forward tayo. Para wag nila atakihin, para ma-focus sila kay Kane. Animation on. Although alam na natin itsura ng mga alam natin ang itsura ng mga guest friends dahil nga sa ano, Alpha at saka Alpha Guide eh. Beam rifle. Iwas. Beam rifle ulit. Anong target? Hindi pwede. Kay ano na yan? Kay na yung mga yan. Pwede na lumipad. Harapin mo si ano. Harapin mo si Lamia. 20% lang. You're acting very familiar with me. You wouldn't happen to be my girlfriend, would you? You're acting quite carefree yourself, Chief. However, you already have Dr. Lemon. Do not say that sort of thing, not even as a joke. That's not an act. She really does know me. Chief of what? Who am I?
スマートに行こうぜ。ロケットソウルパンチってな。
予測通りだ。目標確認。データ検出。
Gamit niya yung isang unit na hindi natin pinili.
Iken! Baisaga! これが風神戦だ。
結構揺れるなこりゃ。
Hindi natin piniling unit. Kung yun naman ang pinili natin, gagamitin niya yung soul gain. Teka, pwede na lumipad. Kalimutan ko.
Oh no!
Bagal talaga ni Daimos ngayon. Putak. Tatamaan ka, kampi. Okay. Lipad na.
危ねえじゃねえか。燃えてきたぜ。
Yun, nakuha na niya yung 30th kill niya.
もう出てくるんじゃねえぞ。もう誰も止められねえぞ。
Hindi pa natuluyan. Yan lang magamit na.
スマートに行こうぜ。ロケットソウルパンチってな。
風のごとく舞う。それがバイサーガだ。かわせるか、これを。音速を超えて切り込む。風の刃を防げはしない。これで決まりだ。
出直してきた方がいいぜ。まったく。
楽勝楽勝。そら出てきた。当たれ。
Huwag natin animate. Ito, animate natin to.
Black Shoei 突貫します。
ba na tuluyan? Hindi pa one hit kill, sayang. Hindi na animate. Alam natin tsura eh. Okay, lipad. Fly! Hindi natin animate, hindi na kailangan. Loko. Dinefend mo ba yung kakampi mo, patay ka rin. Split missiles. Tulungan natin si Axel. Wala siya magawa eh.
Kono mama iku. Kore de shoubu da.
Kono程度回避せずともかわせるかこれを切り裂く。
当たるわけにはいかない。
Bad. Focus lang. Super na pump. Sana tumama.
当たれ。
再計算の必要があるな。攻撃を開始する。受けろ。
そんな間合いの詰め方では。
Taka-san, I didn't expect to take this much damage. I wasn't instructed on how to respond to this sort of situation. I must withdraw. Hey, wait! Chief Axel, I have gathered valuable combat data. I have hidden your spare transmitter at some nearby debris. Please retrieve it. Natakas na, nice. Hold it, I'm not done talking. Is it over? No more signals detected. What about you, Ruri? The Nadeshiko's radar detects no enemy movement. They have all retreated. What the hell was that all about? Javelin lizards aside, who were those other guys? Axel, you talked to them, right? Can you tell us anything? Well, they were acting as if they knew me, but I'm still as clueless as ever. Were they even related to the Jovian lizards? I don't know about that. They were using gas pens. Wouldn't that make them an Earth squadron? So they're a new enemy threat. Come on, don't we have enough of those already? At any rate, they didn't seem related to any of the of our other foes. Damn it, I didn't have time to waste. I need to find the Devil Gundam and Allenby. Joven Desert seem to have brought something interesting along. Urgent message from the Preventors HQ. The mass driver has fired towards the Kursk Industrial Region. What? The mass driver has fired? Huh? Nadeshiko Bridge. Tinama. The entirety of the Kursk Industrial Region has been annihilated. I can't believe they would willingly cause such damage. I can't even begin to calculate how much was lost. What are we going to do? We needed those parts for our Isvelius and the Nadeshiko. Maybe we can find something inside. Maybe we can find something inside the containers or by scavenging the wreckage of the enemy Isvelius. Maybe, but I doubt it's going to be enough. I was counting on those resources. I would rather avoid it, but I think I may have to talk this over with the main office. Good grief. What is it? The mass driver has fired again, this time against the EFF headquarters. Those coordinates, that's where we were supposed to get supplies. Ano ba yan? You know, I'm still wondering about the enemy that appeared after the Jovian Lizards. Another new enemy. If this is a joke, it sure isn't funny. I wonder if they were the masterminds behind the Jovian Lizards. Well, the timing sure was suspicious. Yeah, first the Argama is shot, then by that... first the Argama is shot down by that giant cannon thingy, and then they attacked us. They're masterminds. I don't know. I think it's too early to jump into that conclusion. I agree. We don't have any proof yet. Let's have our captains think about that for now. I say we focus on Axel. What do you mean? Is something on your mind, Hayato? Yes, think about it. He was completely amnesiac, right? And yet, it seems like they know him. In other words, whoa, are you saying that he might be our enemy? Totoo naman eh. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, Hayato. He's our friend, our comrade. You can't ignore the possibility, Ryo. So this is who's behind the Jovian Lizards. This is so rich. Gigenos Moon Headquarters. What? Both Kursk and one of the EFF bases were annihilated? Turchinov, I never approved the use of the mass driver. If I may, Marshal, our foothold on Earth isn't favorable. If we don't act decisively, we could be forced to retreat. And you think that gives you the right to use the mass driver? I never gave you any such authority. You want a better reason? Then listen. Our intel said that the Federation's strongest squadron, the Landabel, entered the Kursk Industrial Region to gather supplies. We couldn't waste that opportunity, so I took it upon myself to fire the mass driver at them. Since I was firing anyway, I decided that destroying the nearby EFF supply base would reduce their war potential. Lieutenant Turchinov, what do you think is the objective of this war? Victory, of course. You can either win or lose a war. There's no middle ground. We must take every possible step to achieve victory. I know I'm not wrong, Marshal. Turchinov, look out the window. The Earth looks beautiful from here. Huh? I love that blue planet. Even in the harsh darkness of space, it's able to nurture life. I was born down there. That's why I have no intention of harming that beautiful planet. Then what's the point of this war? It's my belief that only a few chosen people are fit to live there. That's the law of the universe. Therefore, the unworthy must be eliminated. Then we think the same way. The Federation is obviously not worthy of living there. It seems you do not understand the heart of the Marshal, Lieutenant Colonel. May Plato, you're supposed to be on Earth. I call him here. It seems that our recent losses have confused the hearts of our soldiers. I need him to guide them back to the right path. That's exactly why we need to fire the mass driver again. Once we destroy the Federation, our troops' morale will skyrocket. In any way, you're correct. Torchnav. Our war can be either won or lost. But you can forget what comes after the victory. That's why I cannot approve the indiscriminate use of the mass driver towards Earth. If your business is done, I will ask you to leave, Lieutenant Colonel. Okay ah. Mas mataas pa yung ano niya, rango niya. Leave my office, Torchnav. Yes, sir. Damn that Mayo. Think you can order me around just because you're the Marshal's pet? Nadeshiko Icebell is talking bay. Not like that. This is like a damn puzzle game. Can't you fold those wings? Scanner can't do that. It's not Great Mazinger. What's the hold up, Koji? Hurry so we can load Getter in. Not that form. Go out and change to Getter 2. That form's slimmer. I can't find space to put the metals. Dapat tapon mo na yun. Wala namang kwete metals na yan eh. Let's see. There's a gap over there. Switch to mobile armor form. It should work. I'll change Daimos transfer as well. Ayan, dapat nga nagiging transfer siya in-game eh. Hindi lang ganyan eh. Oh boy, it's getting cramped. We're lucky our ACs are so small. I don't know about that. Mine was almost trampled by Sambo tree earlier. Isabel is pancake frame. Where should we park our Dragoners? Out on the dock. Nice one. You're serious. You'll be launching to scout a lot. That's the only way you can deploy at a moment's notice. That makes sense, but man, this is harsh. The Nadeshiko was never designed to fit this many robots. We're grasping at straws here. Hey you, in the goddamn giant robot. Yours can fly, so it stays outside. It's true that Titan 3 would take the most space, but it's not going to be easy to do maintenance during flight. Sorry for all the trouble. It must be hard for the men working on the deck. We'll just chalk it up as a job experience. Besides, we just have to wait until we get the Nahal Argama. If there's a silver lining, it's that the mass driver fired before the Nahal Argama had arrived. The part that woman left me was some kind of transmitter. It's an exact match for that broken part I couldn't make heads or tails with. I couldn't make heads or tails of. There's no doubt now that she knows who I am. But her chief, what does that mean? Also, Lemon has to be someone's name. How am I related to those two women? 2. Why am I so sure that Lemon is a woman? Magmabalik na yung memories niya. Anyway, tapos yung mission guys, save muna natin dito, tapos off-screen ko na lang yung mga changes na kailangan kong gawin. Actually, wala naman yata masyadong changes eh. Teka. Check nga natin kung meron tayong bagong units. Wala naman. Wala na ito pilot dito. Teka. Ang basip. Normal ka lang eh. O sige. Para magkaroon ka man lang ng mas matinong unit pansamantala. Yan ibibigay ko sa'yo. Pansamantala lang yan ha. Wala kasi kwenta yung Metus eh. Oh, anyway. Wala. Upgraded lahat. Balik natin yung airframe. Kahit di ko naman ginamit. Okay. Okay, save na natin guys. Ulit. Yun lang naman pala gagawin eh. Okay. Kaya Sean Velosa signing off guys. Next episode na lang ulit.